You might be wondering why I'm outside my house on a bike. Well, you got to watch the workout to find out. Let's have some fun on this Friday. Beautiful Friday morning. Let's get this workout started. Week 2, day 3. The overall idea of this workout is called a metabolic style of training. It's the basis behind how CrossFit has set up all their workouts, where we combine aerobic exercises and anaerobic to try to trick the body into what kind of energy system it needs. And so therefore we burn a lot of calories in a short amount of time. One of the issues that I have is if you do this style of training every day is your body doesn't have a lot of time to recover. And it's an unsustainable lifestyle in my opinion. You can't continually beat yourself up and want to keep coming back for the workouts. So that's why we're only doing this style of training 1 day a week. Off my soapbox, here's the workout. Let's write it down. We're doing pull-ups or lat pull-downs, whatever you have available, for 15 reps. Then we're doing a Romanian deadlift, single leg, 8 on each leg. Clapping push-ups, max +2. That means we're doing as many clapping push-ups as we can, and then we're finishing it off with 2 more regular push-ups. Then we have ball slams, 10 total reps or 5 on each side, and again, I'll show you how to do those. We'll finish off after the ball slams. I'm gonna get on my bike and I'm gonna bike 1.2 miles. And then I'm gonna rest for 3 minutes and then repeat it 3 rounds of that. So we'll kind of talk about the cardio component of this workout. Again, I've chosen to bike 1.2 miles. The way I came up with 1.2 miles is I drove around my block. It was 0.3, so I'm gonna do that 4 times. And that's how I came up with it. It's not really that complicated, okay? All right, let's get through the workout. Get a warm up in, let's get to it. Okay, exercise number 1, pull-ups or lat pull-downs. I'm utilizing my total gym, and we are going to allow the tissue to open and driving the elbow to the side, just like on our testing day. Squeeze down and back. Again, don't let the arms come in tight, and don't think about the hands coming towards the face. Think about that elbow driving down and back. If we don't have access to a total gym, we're going to utilize our band. Wrap it around something sturdy. We're going to change our orientation to the weight. So instead of sitting up straight with a flat back, for that row, we are now slightly bent, and my arms stay right in alignment. Thinking about that scapula depression right through there, okay? There's our lat pull down. So we have 15 reps of that. Right from that exercise, we're going into a Romanian deadlift. Single leg. I hope you can see all this. So I'm gonna hold the weight. If I'm holding the weight in my left arm, my right leg is gonna stay in contact with the ground. I'm going to reach down with my hip, not my arm or my back, but working a little bit of balance. Body is flat, chest is up, reaching. Notice that my hand does touch the total gym slightly, just to help give me that stability. So I'm gonna perform 8 on one leg and then 8 on the other. From that, I'm going to go right into a clapping push-up. Right down to the ground, lower myself down, explode, clap. I'm gonna do as many clapping push-ups as I can. If I have to do them from my knees, that's fine. What I want, or the goal behind that, is to get some kind of momentum with our lift. Because I believe that tissue can fire in 3 ways. No momentum through a normal range of motion. It can fire with momentum, so like a clapping push-up. A no momentum would be a normal push-up, by the way. And then a static hold, where I'm just holding a position of the push-up. So I believe that is a blanket statement that can go across any exercise, any area of the body that utilizes muscle. I guess all areas of the body utilize muscle. So that doesn't make too much sense. Bottom line is, it works. So right when I get as many clapping push-ups as I can, I shake it out, and then I do 2 more. 1, 2. That way we're always pushing ourselves a little bit further than we normally thought we could. We know there's something always left in the tank. And it's just a mental state that we want to get into when we're doing our workouts. From that, I'm going to grab a ball. Give me 1 second. Don't worry about all the noise off camera. It's going great. So I have a 12-pound ball here. If you don't have a ball, I'll show you an alternate. What I'm going to do is rotate over, slam. Rotate over, slam. Hard as I can. And I don't want to think about the arms making movement. I want to think about the trunk making the movement to each side. So slam down as hard as you can. I'm doing it on my knees. I'll do a couple on my feet. I don't know if you can see everything, but here. Hard as you can on each side. 5 on each side. From that, I'm gonna go get right onto the bike and I'm gonna bike my 1.2 miles. All right? Let's see. If you don't have access to a bike or you can't get outside, if you have access to a stationary bike inside, do that. If you just want to do high knees, running in place, if you want to go for a run, it doesn't truly matter what the actual cardio component is. I could use my elliptical that I have sitting right here, but again, that's my coat rack, and why am I going to use my coat rack when I have a beautiful bike and I have access outside? So do whatever cardio you want. If you're going to do some kind of run, I would suggest doing no more than 0.25, so a quarter of a mile. I mean, if you're really good at running, maybe a half a mile. You don't want something that's going to take too long. So the reason that I came up with the 1.2 miles is it usually takes me about 3 minutes, maybe a little less, to bike a mile. And I wanted my workout, my cardio component, to be somewhere between 3 and 4 minutes. So if I would have gotten less, I would have been cheating myself, and I don't like doing that. So that's kind of where I came up with my cardio component. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through the workout. You guys do the same. We'll meet back at the end. We'll all be hot and sweaty. But then you know what? We're done with our Friday workout. We have a weekend to enjoy. So have fun. Enjoy. I'll see you at the conclusion. Okay, that was horrific. It showed how out of shape I am. I believe my bike ride was wind hindered. I believe I was off of my own personal barometer. I think I was biking in about 75-mile-an-hour winds. So I'm going to subtract about 3 minutes off of every one of my bike rides for the wind, and that'll help me get a number that I actually like. Versus the number that I kept seeing on my watch when I was timing my bike rides. Let's see, some things, coaching notes. I apologize I did not show an alternate for the ball slam. You could go back and look at the Russian twist, maybe do something along those lines if you don't have a ball to slam. Or if you're really upset with somebody, take cans and throw them side to side. You know, whatever floats your boat. Yes. I forgot to take off my Hogwarts shirt. So yes, I am a big nerd. Go Gryffindor. And have a great weekend. Again, we're here to help. Keep contacting us. Keep giving us good feedback. We'll keep making these workouts as best we can for you. anchorfit941@gmail.com. Have a great weekend. Cheers.